What's going on, beautiful people of YouTube? It's Renebean, and yes, we're finally back in the shop. I had to take a break from coming out here. I actually had a bad outlet that was very sketchy. I needed to get that fixed, so I just kind of put the shop on timeout. But as you can see, we got some work piled up here. I got a Nintendo NES that was sent in for refurb, as well as a Game Gear, a PS4 controller for a mod, a Game Boy Color, and then some other things that I've picked up along the way. So none of this stuff is doing anybody any good if work's not being done to it. So that's what we're going to be doing today, is getting all this stuff turned into some money. So sit back and relax. Let's work. Alright guys, so I figured we'd go ahead and start with the PS4 mod, just because this is probably not going to be the most fun mod to do. Well, I mean, it's not necessarily an electrical mod. We're changing out the joysticks and the buttons. This PS4 controllers are kind of a pain to get into, so I'll go ahead and knock that out. I actually didn't see this. We got some packages here at the end of the episode that you'll see, and inside this was actually this right here. He sent money because he has a Game Gear that he's going to be getting refurbed as well, but on there it's his shekelness for refurb and button install. So there's that over there. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this. Like I said, these are pretty cool. These are like shotgun shells. Let me see here. Let's see what we're dealing with. Oh yeah, with the blue, I bet that'll look pretty good. And then we got the buttons. I'm actually very happy it's not a trigger change. I hate changing the triggers out or messing with them. The springs are so delicate, and putting them back is just a pain. So here are the buttons. Are there any? Yeah, they're not specific ordered or anything, but they are sized. Yeah, so. Alright, so we're going to have to open this controller up. It's only got 4 screws on the back of it. It comes with a little, what is that, a tri? Well, it came with, I guess whenever you buy these kits, it comes with the little screwdriver to use. Not the best screwdriver. Let's go ahead and open this guy up here. Let me go ahead and grab my screwdriver. Alright, so with all 4 screws out, now we actually got to separate this. We got to go around, and it's only connected with you know, it's plastic connectors on the inside, but you need to work your way all the way around to pop this actually off. It's not the good old days of like Super Nintendo where once the controller's off it just comes undone. And this one looks like it's fairly easy here. Let's see. There we go, this one. Maybe he tried to get these on or something, I don't know. But typically there's a lot more resistance when it comes to opening up a PS4 controller. But that's alright, I'll take it. Alright, be very careful, fold that back. I'm really trying to make sure that the trigger buttons stay intact. I do not want to have to mess with those. Go ahead and pull out this one ribbon cable here. There we go, so now the back is completely separated. Alright, so let's go ahead and remove the battery. There we go. There's the battery, so we ain't got to worry about that cutting back on. Now we need to remove this black plastic tray right here, which can be a pain. Let's go ahead and remove that one screw right here on the center. So with that done, there is another ribbon cable, which is right here. We're going to go ahead and pull that back. So there's that. There's the joysticks that we can swap. So we'll go ahead and pop those on. These should just pull right up. There is the joysticks. Now we got to remove this so we can get to the buttons. And this is where, again, I need to try to be as delicate as possible because I do not want that trigger assembly to come out. Be very careful of that ribbon. Make sure it goes back in that hole. There we go. Awesome. So there's that. I'm just going to kind of lay you down. I'm talking super gentle here. Alright, now we got access to the buttons, and it's not the D-pad that's going to be changed out, it's just the actual buttons themselves. So let's pull out the rubber gasket here. And then these should, here we go. Come on. There we go. Alright. And these are all directional, so they'll only go in one way. Alright, so with those in, let's go ahead and put this thing back together. This has actually turned out to be a very simple. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. These things I've worked on before, they are a pain usually to get open, but this one has been the kindest I've ever seen. I am going to go ahead and clean the contacts right here for his buttons while it's open. Just go ahead and get that done. It's not going to hurt it. Alright, so let's go ahead and put this back together. Make sure you put that ribbon cable back through the way it came. And there we go. It's still a little high. I know some people like them higher because you actually get a little bit more control with things like shooters. I don't know, I kind of like that. It's kind of weird. Feels different. I love the bullets for the buttons. Those look good. Turned out well. So anyways, yeah, it turned out a lot better than I thought. It was an easier job than I thought, which is good because I didn't want to have to spend too long with that, but it looks good, so I'll get all this back to him. He's also got a Game Gear, but I'll probably do that towards the end of the episode since it will probably be a time lapse. Alright guys, so next up we got this GameCube. I can't remember when I picked this up or even for how much. I think it was with that lot, the Mario Party lot. I think I had a handful of good games in that one. But it did have all the accessories. It had one nice controller, which I actually already tested that and sold that separately, which is what you always want to do to maximize your profit. So let's go ahead and plug this guy in. And it even came with I'm starting to see these things. I had a bunch that I did a trade with somebody, but now I'm seeing them all over the place. These aftermarkets. Let's go ahead and plug this in here. We got a red light, so we're off to a good start already. Here is a copy of Disc 1 for Resident Evil. We'll just have to use that. Alright. Plug this up here. You would be surprised on how many people don't test their consoles, man. They'll sell them, and people will get bad feedback or a lot of returns. I mean, it ain't hard to do this sort of stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we're going to get some action. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and open that. Came with an official memory card, too. I'll see if it's reading that. Scroll down here. Yep, it's already reading it, I can tell. Cool, let's see if it'll read the game. I always like to put my hand on there, make sure it's spinning, which it is. Let's see here. Ah, there we go. See, that's simple right there. That's a quick 60 bucks right there. Very nice. Just testing out my buttons. Everything seems to be a-okay here, so yeah, that's good. So that right there is tested and working, which is very nice. I love that the GameCube has a button to pop out the CD. That makes things so much easier. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on, get that Wii tested up, and then start refurbishing some of these consoles here. Alright, I'll say it 100 times, I hate dealing with Wii's, man. They don't sell that quickly. They're a pain to hook up. You gotta sync the controllers. But I'll still do it. I mean, I will begrudgingly get it done. Wii's are notorious for being problematic nowadays, too. You come across a lot of issues with non-playable Wii's. I mean, they just won't load the disc anymore. They are fixable, but man, what a pain to do. Alright, let's go ahead and pull this condom back here. Always play protected. Oh. You got corrosion or something? You just, thank God, you're just dead. That was just one of the worst things. I always got to pry everything open. Alright, is there a disc in there? Oh, I got to finish plugging this up, obviously. I'm over here trying to turn it on. I ain't even got the thing hooked up. There we go, we got a red light now. That'd be awesome if it comes with a game, man. That's always my favorite. That's the good thing about Wii's, man. It's a lottery each time you get one. Alright, let's see. Anything inside? Oh, hell no. Damn, that sucks. Alright, let's go ahead and sync this thing up. I was hoping for a good clean copy of Wii Sports here. There we go. Alright, all that seems to be doing. Well, there's no disc. I do got a copy of Wii Sports over here. It says really scratch. I highly doubt that would read. But if it does, it'll tell me this thing's working. I don't know if I could read that game or not. I put it over here to be resurfaced. I've just yet to do it. I'm not sure. Well, look at that. Look at that. Look. Holy smokes. Woo! Interesting. That game is beat all to hell. Alright, but it's working. I mean, I could sell it, but I wouldn't. That just looks too bad. Normally, people are all like, should I resurface the game if it looks bad? If it plays, you shouldn't, but that game, it's not worth a hell of a lot. It's a quick seller. You know, you can always get 10 or 15 bucks for it. But in that condition, I'll risk it. I'm not worried about it. So I'm going to go ahead and package all this stuff up here, and then we're going to move on to the NES. Alright guys, so this is the NES. It looks rough. I'm going to clean this thing up, blow it out. This will be a time-lapse. I'm actually out of NES power adapters. Well, I'm always looking for them for trade. So we'll have to test this once it's done in the game room. But I'm going to go ahead and do the time-lapse of this one and probably the Game Gear and then finish this episode out. So let's turn this NES into something a lot better. Let's do it. Alright guys, so that Game Gear is now done. Let me go ahead and show you it working, and then we'll head out to head into the game room and show you that NES working, since I don't have the means to test it here. So anyways, let's see. We got her plugged up. Contrast, all that's working good. It's always hard to pick these things up on camera. But it's working great now. Got that thing nice and refurbed. I'll go ahead and get that mailed out to him. I believe he was the one with the PS4 controller as well. So anyways, let's head over to the game room and check out that NES. Alright guys, so we are here in the game room. Got a copy of DuckTales. I had to plug it in my spot because, like I said, I don't have any more cables out there in the shop. Or power packs. You can tell it's his because you can, the front's worn, it has that crack. But let's go ahead and see if it's going to perform like it's supposed to. It sounds like something. That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead and unplug that. Put it back in. That's what I'm talking about. That's a good working unit. So I'll go ahead and message him, get that mailed out, and that is done. So let's go ahead and open up these packages. Alright guys, so here we are in the game room. I got these packages over here we're going to go through and see what's going on. I know I got some refurb work in here as well, so this will probably be mixed up in the vlog episode you're probably watching now. So the first package here is from a Mr. Henry. Let's see what we got going on. I'm always terrible with names, everybody knows that. I'm better with, handles, your username, things like that. Let's see what's going on. Alright, in here, okay, this is a Game Boy. I somewhat remember something about a Game Boy. This is the Atomic Purple. I think someone said they couldn't get it to turn on. I told them I can give it a shot, check it out, see if there's any capacitors or something like that. It is in really nice shape. Battery compartment looks okay. I don't understand why it wouldn't be cutting on, but whoever sent this in, Mr. Henry, message me, let me know what's going on so I can figure out everything and get that back on track for you. That'll be worked on probably today. And there's also a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team in here with some super cruddy pins on there. I don't know if that's salvageable. I'll try, see if I can't get that to work. Anything else in here? Yep, there is a note. Thank the Lord. I need notes. Notes help me. Renebean, love your show. Keep it up. We spoke on Discord. My Game Boy Color won't power on. Please do your magic. Bonus DS Pokemon game. I think it's a goner. Yeah, Lord Zero. From the Discord server too, so if you guys ain't checked that out, check that out. It's another great place to reach out to me if you need to. I'll see if I can't get both these working. I know I told you there's a possibility I can't, so we'll see. We'll see if we can't get that up and running. Alright, next package here. This is from Mr. Matt Schrader. Me and him have done many good business and trades over the course of this YouTube channel. This blade is super sharp. I think he said he had some cases that we want to trade for. I think that this is what this is. My memory's so terrible. Alright, let's see. It looks to be cases. I think it's cases. Let me see. Good bubble wrap, man. You know I love it. Yeah, 2 cases here. We got I didn't need the game, but I added to something. WrestleMania, but it's with the box. The box is seen better days, but usually in those mailers, or not those mailers, but those plastic protective sleeves, it'll look a lot better. Just a box I needed. There's always random stuff that he always puts in there. And another box of Troy Aikman football for the Super Nintendo. That'll be cool. Whenever you ship these, it is good to flatten them like that. If people are wondering why it's like that, yeah, it's a little bit more protective. And then just random CDs: Guitar Hero World Tour, Assassin's Creed 3, Battlefield 3, and Call of Duty. He always sends the most random stuff. Alright, thank you, Matt. I can't remember the trade, but I'm sure you'll message me and figure out what's going on with that. Alright, let's see here. Alright, we got two more boxes in here. This one is from David. I don't want to butcher your last name, but it's from David. Click and ship Renebean from the YouTube, which is me. Let's see. Hopefully there's a note. I always hope there's a note, because I always feel so blind, looking at something like, why is this broken item in my lap? But usually everybody, they'll message me right back and tell me what's going on. Alright, let's see. I know I got some Game Gears coming in. Alright, let's see. Oh, okay. I remember this one, too. Good bubble wrap, too. This is a PS4 controller. And he had, I don't know, like joysticks or something, joysticks or buttons. He wants me to open this up, put that on that, like, you know, it's just modding your PS4 controller, you know, with the aesthetics. And there's a Game Gear in here. I think he did need a Game Gear refurb. Hell, I can't remember. I'll have to look it up or I'll have to message him. No note. No, shame on you. But yeah, there's just a game. I know the conversation. The PS4 controller was talked about, and I take it he needs a Game Gear refurb, which shouldn't be a problem. I always check these things, make sure they're not just fully corroded out. This one looks good. I think he said that the Game Gear worked fine too. It's just dim. Wanted the full refurb job, and that is what you will get, my friend. Same with the PS4 controller. I will do that. I don't know if I'll do the Game Gear today, but I'll probably do the PS4 controller today. I mean, I just gotta see. It's been so long since I've been out in that shop. I'm gonna be stacked with work. All right, and then this one here is quite heavy. All right, this is no name. It says Rhode Island. Now, I know I was talking to someone recently about Rhode Island, about a NES refurb that they wanted done. And that's one thing I know I can knock out today fairly quickly. Hopefully. Depends on how much I got. Oh man, I'm so nervous to go out in that shop. I film these usually, you know, if the packages come out, I'll film these then and then do the vlogs or go out there and work. That way, you know, if something came in that I need to address quickly, I can go ahead and do it. Alright, let's see here. There is a note right on top. I'm going to close this blade up before you chop my tool off. Alright, let's check it out. Dear Renebean, I am a huge fan of your show. Thank you. I couldn't think of a better person to fix my baby. Little gift of appreciation, some magazines. About myself, let's see. I run a local TV show. Hey, that's cool, man. Showed in Rhode Island a podcast called Church's Crypt on www.riradio.org. You can even come up to Rhode Island. Would love to hang out with you on one of or have you on one of the shows. Thank you for all you do for yard selling and gaming. Sincerely, Charles. All right, thank you, man. That's cool. I always want to do something like that, you know. Like, you think I wouldn't be nervous, you know, doing YouTube, like getting, you know, in front of, you know, however many people watch these videos. Something like that would probably scare the hell out of me. Alright, oh, there's already, oh, that's cool already. Right on top, that's just cool. Oh, I see even cooler. This is just, thanks, man. This is already awesome. Look at this, the official game book for Sonic and Knuckles, man. That is just, that is sick. I like that. Very cool. Alright, we got Nintendo Power, man. Very awesome. Alright, check this out. Nintendo Power Strategy Guide for Super Mario Bros. 3. Very cool. It's insane, like, how I've actually, like, accumulated a Nintendo Power collection, like, when I virtually didn't have anything a few years ago. This is cool. Thank you for that, man. Let's see. What do we got here? What is this? I don't even know this magazine, do I? GMR issue 15. I mean, it's got Astro Boy right on front. I don't even think I've heard of that magazine. Do you remember the good old days of going to, you know, your grocery store, whatever it was, where they have magazines? They might even have like some chairs, and you know, you get your demo disc and magazines and whatnot. Some of the little bad kids would steal them and whatnot, but I'd always go and look at the magazines, and then they got smart, started sealing them up so you couldn't open them in the stores and look at them. I don't even know if I've heard that. Whenever there was a point where there were so many different gaming magazines out there. Let's see, this is cool. Game Informer, which is, you know, everybody knows Game Informer. The world exclusive Batman Begins cover right there, very awesome. So cool. I mean, I always love adding stuff like this to the collection. Thank you so much for that. And there is the NES. There she is. You say this is your baby, but now this thing's seen better days now. We're going to have to clean this up, make it look a lot better. Yeah, good spring action, but definitely Definitely has seen better days, but we're going to make it see a better day today. I should be able to remove that tape, clean off that front. The one thing I always hate about stickers or tape or anything like that gets on a console that's left for years, so when you go to remove it, the console can be faded on one end, or it leaves like, it leaves a permanent mark. But that's okay. I should be able to. This thing is grimy, killing me. I think he said it did power on. As long as it powers on and gets a signal, I can take care of it, no problem. I wish I had another replacement lid to give them, but I might be able to make that lid look a little bit better. It's cracked. I don't know how well that'll show right there. I usually can make that a little less visible. Usually, I don't know. That one's pretty rough. But we'll see. Alright guys, so like I said, I got a package here. This is from a Mr. Phil. I've talked to him a handful of times on Facebook Messengers. Great person. Without looking back through the messages, I honestly can't remember what he was sending or if it was a trade or something. So hopefully there's a note or something to remind me on the inside. If not, I'll just have to go back and read the messages. But he's a good person. I've dealt with him a handful of times now. He was the one that actually helped me out with that the cleaning supply. Some of those like crazy stuff, man. But anyways, let's see what we got here. It's a big package too. Like I said, I can't honestly remember. My memory's terrible. I need to stop saying that because I'm sure everybody knows by now my memory's ass. So here we do got a note. So excellent. Hey Reno, here's the stuff I wanted to send you for a Game Gear cap repair swap. Okay, now I'm starting to remember. I also threw in some other stuff in there as well. I thought you could use Xbox controllers and cords for something. You need to bundle stuff. I did a cap job on that Game Gear, so maybe you can spot a cold solder joint or something. After I did the cap job, it worked great, and then it just stopped. Hopefully you can figure it out, but it definitely is a cap issue. Thanks again, Phil. The graffiti alcohol wipes. See, I told you, I know graffiti wipes are the bomb. Dangerous stuff, though. You can harm a game, but you got to know how to use it. So yeah, I remember mostly now what's going on here. All right, let me open the rest of this up. Had a Game Gear that worked and then it stopped working. You do have a cold solder point. Whenever you put your Game Gears back together, sometimes those caps are raised a little bit too high. Sometimes they can snap. You put a lot of pressure on those joints and they can just pop. There's a multitude of possibilities. But I'll check it out and see what's going on with it. Oh my goodness, I don't even know what's all in here. Good bubble wrap though. Oh man, this is good bubble wrap too. This is that high dollar bubble wrap. Definitely good stuff right here. Good for consoles. Alright, Mr. Phil, let's see what we got. Oh, this is cool. Oh, that's very nice. Look at this DK, is it like a Game Boy Advance case? Game Boy, I mean any type of game. That's awesome. I may have to keep that one. Look at that. Got the little shoulder strap on there right there. It's like a little mini backpack. Oh man. Holy smokes. Look at this. It's what is that like? Is it from Mario Kart? Like I guess. I mean all the little racers and whatnot. I think I have a Yoshi somewhere. Not him on the motorcycle like that, but oh man, I'm gonna hang these all over the place. There'll be little figures all over the place. That's awesome. I honestly don't know what the hell he was. What's going on with this cat? I gotta look back, but we're gonna figure it out. DS cases. I want to say it was. He did say he had a bunch of cases. I sell the hell out of cases all the time. That DS right there. Another DS case. Very cool. We gotta make sure nothing's hiding these later on. You know, people like to put things all in every which way. He's lucky too. I may have enough if I need to redo all his caps. I need to order some more. I know that much. Game Boy Advance cases. I'm pretty sure I'm remembering pretty well these cases now. Yeah, another DS case. Right on. And he got these Xbox controllers, very nice, GameStop ones. But hey, they got the it's got the dongle on there. That one's like pre-attached. You tripped out when your Xbox is doomed. That's actually, I don't think I've ever seen a GameStop original Xbox controller. That's pretty neat actually. Mad Cats. Let's see, we got and just another GameStop one. I like that translucent one, that like blue. It's like a purple blue sort of thing. We got original Xbox cables. This is important. I've been waiting on a set of these for a long time. I need some original Xbox cables. And now I got one. Alright. things are falling. What the heck is this? Loot Crate exclusive, but what is it? Is that one of those little, one of the figures? I got one of these, but I got the Nintendo guy. Or what do I got? I got, well, I can't remember. But it's a little figure. He's got little feet. He's got a gun. I don't know which one that I have. I can't see it up there. He may have fell somewhere. I got one of these. He'll be cool right beside it. That's cool. I knew there was others out there. I just didn't know what the hell they were. Oh, these. Oh, Lord. Oh, these are staying in the collection. These are very nice. These DS Zelda cases are very cool. And the Phantom Hourglass right there. Oh, those are very nice. How do you even open these things? Oh, I see. Like someone who's not an idiot would. Alright, those are cool. Those are going to the collection for sure. Oh, yeah. I remember this 100%. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember. I 100% remember exactly what's going on because of the DS games. I'll get your Game Gear hopefully tomorrow or the next day. I'll get it figured out. These games are all here. This is Zelda, Link Between Worlds, Harry Potter's your 1 through 4, Cookin' Mama, Mario Kart DS, and Scribblenauts. So very cool. That with the cases, I mean, very awesome for me on mine. But this is what he wanted to send in to fix on his Game Gear. But I will have no problem getting this done. Let's see it here. He's got some more good bubble. I have to send him some bubble wrap back now. I can't just send it plain. I left this copy of Sonic 2 in there. How do your battery terminals look? They could look better. I'll see if I can't get those figured out. Alright. So, Game Gear, he says, was working, but is not now. Almost, if I had a power plug, I was just going to see what's going on with it. We'll have to find out on a vlog episode. So, Mr. Phillip, I'll go ahead and message you right after I get done hitting this. Oh, man, we got... Oh, this is great. Bags of I'm the weirdest person who loves things like this. This is great packing material. Good stuff. Mr. Phillip. As I drop everything. I'm going to get your package or your Game Gear hopefully done tomorrow or the next day. Thank you so much for that trade and opportunity. Anyways, hopefully everybody out there enjoyed this episode. As always, take care. Enjoy the rest of your day.